There is a biggest question of Australian student visa that students have applied since long time and their applications are not being processed well in time, and most of the decisions are coming very late, and decisions are also coming in a medium way. Some students are getting visa, but most of them still getting refusals. So what are the reason that immigration department of home affairs Australia is taking so much long time, and also what is the fate of international students Australia in the future? I am giving you some hopeful news today, and these news will definitely help you in analyzing the current situation and the future situation which is going to come in the coming days. Number one, Australian Department of Home Affairs stopped student visas of those individuals, those migrants who are working in Australia and they are on work visa, and they were asked, please don't apply student visa from the 1st July 2024. So this is very important point, number one. Second point is that when Department of Immigration announced a ban of Australian work visa holder for the students, mean that they cannot apply for student visas from the 1st July 2024. So all work visa holders who were there from overseas countries, they filed their applications before 1st July 2024, due to which universities and colleges are processing their application, due to which COEs are delayed. Second, these applications of Australian work visa holders which came from overseas countries, their applications are filed in Australian Immigration Department. Now Australian Immigration Department has bulk of applications, onshore applications and offshore applications. Onshore applications, those students who are currently present in Australia, not students, they are work visa holders, because as I told you, Australian government announced that you cannot apply, so their applications are in process. Second, applications, offshore applications. Main delaying reason is that Department of Home Affairs received normal, more than normal applications, bulk of applications. And number two, which I told, that COE are being delayed because universities, colleges are busy in giving COE to the students or work visa holders who are already present in Australia, and those Australia work visa holders are being preferred by the universities and colleges in giving COE. But the new point I am telling you, why Department of Home Affairs banned Australian work visa holders to switch their work visa into the student visa. They are thinking that newcomer will give us a fee, and fee is main matter for Australia, because international students are coming to Australia, are going to Australia, and they are giving a huge fee, 3 to 4 times more fee than Australian citizen, and those fees are used to run the finances of the colleges. So therefore that is a little bit business as well, along with international quality education. So rather I will say it's more business than quality education, because without fee Australia will never entertain you. So therefore new students are coming with much dollars and fee, and Australian economy definitely rise by this way. Therefore the Australian people who are already in Australia, means students who are already in Australia, and if he is going to extend his study or he switched into work visa, now he is switching from work visa to the students once again. Department of Immigration think they are not much useful, because they will pay the money from Australia to Australia, and the benefit of economy is that when money transferred from other countries to Australia, so that is significant. Therefore they made complete ban on work visa holders, that they can not switch their work visa holders. Either they came to Australia directly by the work visa, or they switched their student visa into the work permit after getting qualification. They cannot switch again from the work visa to the students. So that's ban will definitely help international students in getting visa. That's why I am optimistic in the coming days you will see visa ratio good from Australian Immigration Department for offshore applicants. Second reason due to which Australian Immigration Department is refusing lot of applications, one point I will share more. Most of the applications which are being filed in Australia, almost 95% from the work visa to the student visa, they are being refused by Department of Immigration. I will repeat once again, most of the applications filed by work visa holders who are currently in Australia, they are filing, mean that they are filing their switching their student visa, they are filing student visa applications in Immigration Department. 95% of those applications are being refused. So this is a news for you. So refusals technically from onshore applications, not from offshore applications. So if in the social media there is a news circulating that Australian Immigration Department 90% visas are being refused, especially international students, I will say the students of onshore, not students of offshore, because offshore students are very useful for Australia, as I told you, because they are paying huge money. Now I will discuss next point. Why I am optimistic that in coming months the visa ratios for international students will increase, because now this is a election year and election campaign is going on. And remember, when you are going to win election in these countries like Australia, when you will speak in favor of Australian citizen, you will always get vote. Students will not cast vote. Only Australian work visa holders will not cast vote. Only the people who are Australian citizens, they will cast vote. So to get the Australian citizen vote, they need to speak in favor of Australian citizen. So how they are speaking? They are just telling, we are going to deteriorate overseas workers, we don't want international students, we are capping international students. Such statements definitely escalate the morale of Australian citizen. Yes, they will use the resources for our benefit. Such conversations are going on in US as well. US citizens think that these migrants are taking over share, even in UK, in Canada. These discussions are all there. Similarly, in Australia, people think that our resources are being shared by Australian Australian migrants. Therefore, if the number of the migrants will cut or cap like international student work visa holders, the resources will be consumed in our health, in our food sector, in our housing. Housing crisis also becoming significant day by day. In Australia, a lot of conversations in favor of housing crisis, in favor of migrants, and in also against the migrants are going on, even in their national TV channel. But all this scenario will be clear in the coming days. You will see in coming 3 to 4 months, visa ratios of the international students will increase. Thank you very much.